Alright, either way. Boys. We're here to show Rhaast. Yes, my favorite son, Rhaast. Red Kayn. This perfect. Because this new patch, this new PvE, 12.10 changes, will be coming live soon. But Rhaasty boy over here will be an unkillable demon king. Why do I say this? Because the durability changes. Even though it does take away a little bit of healing, Rhaast still has his passive healing. And we're still going to build itemization because items like Death's Dance are still really broken. And, you know, just trust me, he's going to be a lot more tankier. And you're still going to do the same amount of damage because Rhaast damage, not necessarily all flat. There's a lot of percent health, and if you want more penetration, you can go the Eclipse build as well. But we're going to be playing the ultimate, you know, unkillable Demon King Rhaast build. That's what we're going to be doing. Alright, so, first things first, we're probably going to path up. Now, this is blind pick, so it's kind of hard to choose what form to go. I mean, I probably would have chose Rhaast here because they do have half melee, half range, melee, so 2.5 range, 2.5 melee. It's pretty in between. There isn't really a side, you know, either or. But, let me tell you one thing. I think Rhaast is just generally better because into champions like Leona and Akali, the only real champion that I'd say blue is better for is Kindred. But, trust them, I mean, even Gnar, because Gnar typically, he doesn't fight you in his mini form. He fights you in his mega form, and you can't really one-shot that guy. So, yeah, Rhaast will be fine. And like I said, as the title reads, I'll be unkillable. Will not kill me. Which should be perfect. So we're going to be going Gourd Drinker. And full tank. Not full tank, but, you know, mostly tank. Off tank. Stuff like that. Okay. I've been having so much fun with these changes. I really have. Patch 12.10. You go crazy. I have to say, this was a really big leap. And not to call Riot out, but this is typically what preseason is for. And in preseason, we didn't really get anything. We got 2 dragons, and one of them's not even in the game anymore. Shout out if you remember what that dragon was. If you remember what the name is in the comments down below, I'll thumbs up your comment. Give you a little heart. But yeah. That other dragon that got removed, yeah. Riot, they kind of were very lazy during the preseason, but this change, this is a massive change for the game. The quality of life changes and the durability changes are just massive. The tankiness, the nerfing of healing, so many champions, so much playstyle, so much meta shifting in one patch. Probably one of the biggest personal patches I've seen in a while. It's not like a. Is it a mid-season patch? I forget how long the seasons go. It might be a mid-season patch. Normally mid-season patches are kind of large, but this is definitely something I haven't seen in a minute, so I like it. I like it. Alright, so we're going to look to probably gank top right here. Go up top. Look to kill that little Narzies. Ow. Oh, that was nice. So I'm going to lead in with the auto, slow him with that. I kind of want to kill him. Yeah, I did a flash on him. Now notice what I did there. I lead in with auto because that applies red buff. Red buff applies to slow. And if he's slowed, then I can walk on him. And I can also hit my W. And if I can hit my W, that's an even bigger slow. So I used my slow into a slow. Because the first slow, it's an auto. It's undodgeable. I Q on him, I auto, slowed. And then the second slow, when I hit it, I'll catch up to him, get another Q off, dead. I did have to use my flash because he's a fast little guy, but that's fine. Trade flashes, because now, I mean, I just keep track of his flash, keep it with my flash, same time. Now, also, I want you guys to pay attention to the runes here. If I get my blue form, normally I do love to go blues or I do love to go purple Kayn, but this video is specifically for my new favorite son, Rhaast. So it's gonna be all of, oh. Y'all saw that? That was hot. That was hot. I like that. Alright, nice. Good job. A lot of blue orbs, but don't worry, we will be going red. No!
I love you, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, my boy. Appreciate that 5 months. Welcome back. Alright. Be sure to say hi to YouTube. Just go on the tube, my boy. Alright. Probably just gonna farm my bot side camps right now. Maybe head up top. See how that goes. I do want to kind of watch out for Kindred. Kindred's still a very intimidating champion. You don't really want to fight him. Kindred is a very intimidating champion to fight early on, but she does not have a reset, and I do, so we're not super intimidating, to be honest. Ah, yes. Silas. Oh, with the 1v2. I will say that there are some key moments to watch out for if you want to do this never die Rhaast playstyle. One, make sure you're farming all your camps into a gank. Makes you get a lot of XP, a lot of gold. And gold and XP advantage means that you're a lot tankier and you're a lot stronger. So you can usually take fights. And I only look to dive towers. You're still going to be aggressive. You're going to be aggressive.
Hi, YouTube.
No, Macthad. Shout out to you, my boy. YouTube, say what's up to my boy Macthad. As I was saying. I can still look for dives, but we're going to be smart with our aggression. Calculated aggression, boys. Sion's trying to bait him into the E. I like it. Genius. Genius plays. Alright, so I don't get the Krugs here necessarily, but you know what we do get? A dive on the Gnar. You know what we do? We wait for Lee's mini. Let Sion kill him. Nice. I didn't want to kill him because, you know, I was going to die. I had to get out of there. So, well, first things first with our build. I'd say usually if you're going to be aggressive, fighting a lot early on, and because I'm so ahead and because I am kind of able to, I am going to go play Soulcaps Rush. And this is something I typically do if I am fighting a lot, if I am very aggressive. A lot of you are probably going to wonder what is the best Rhaast build. I'm not fully sure yet. I've only played about a couple games in the PvE, so I'm just going to stick with the standard build. Things probably will change, so if you're doing a different build, Karasmai, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. That's perfectly fine. Let me know what you're doing. I'll try it out. I'll see if I like it. If I like it, I'll make it a video, and I'll even shout you out in the video. I'll shout you out. Yeah. Give me your best builds, alright, boys? I want to know them. Because there's a lot of different itemization for both red and blue, and with these changes coming along, I feel like it's going to make it even more exciting. So don't worry, I'm 100% here for it, and I love to always keep you guys interacted. And I do love to shout out all my innovative, big brain gamers. There's so many of you. I love it. Alright, so looks like Kindrado is getting the skull. Probably going to do the dragon afterwards. I don't really give too much of a heck about dragon because it takes so much time to do on your own early on. It's not really worth the investment, in my opinion. You can fight this if you want to bait. Sorry, I'm using you as a fish, Lux. Using you as a fish. Now, do I think we can fight here? Yes. Why? Because I'm level 6. He's level 6. He's level 6. We're all level 6. Got my blue form first, and as much as I know this will pain you as it does pain me, we are going to be waiting for our form, yes. But this lets me teach you guys one of the most important mechanics about Kayn that a lot of people don't realize. For those of you that are not fans of the Rhaast and or the Blueser, which is obviously blue. Blueser is if you get the wrong form and you go blue when you want to go red, and vice versa for red, Rhaast. If you don't enjoy that, let me teach you this mechanic. So notice how I am 3 minutes off my red form. Every orb I get from this point on that is red will lower the timer by 5 seconds. So you can still lower the timer. That's a very important mechanic that a lot of people don't really talk about because obviously, yes, me and the boys, we are very innovative. We go whatever form we get first most of the time. Because why? Because, well, you know, for the cause. I mean, there's good reason behind it, but, you know, I'd suggest checking out those videos, Purple Kayn, Blueser, Rhaast, and all those, because I'll give an in-depth explanation over there. This video is strictly about how tanky you're going to be this next patch, how unkillable, how terrifying you're going to be. So this is why this video is dedicated to Rhaast. Rhaast is obviously the tanky boy. He's the one you fear because of his passive. Obviously, it is involving healing, sustain. Makes you tankier because the more you heal, the longer you're gonna fight. The longer you're gonna fight, the more damage you're gonna get off. The more damage you get off, the more they're gonna die. The more goals you're gonna get. Gonna pop off. Now this game's kind of a one-sided stomperino, but hey, it's not my fault. I rolled a good team. Don't worry. I just lost a 50-minute game with Kayn. I've suffered as much as I've won games. Alright, so we're going to look for this Akali. She's probably going to R through me and try and R out if she wants. Or she's going to R back in. I saw it in her eyes. You know what else I saw? We're dying. I've foreseen it. So notice, if you pay attention to my orbs there, you can even rewind the video if you want. It went down by a good amount. If I didn't play that right, I would have died. I know I said Unkillable Demon King, but you have to keep in mind, that is after I get my Rhaast form. Alright. This is a massive wave, by the way. We need to shove this into the next tower ASAP. ASAP. Plus, I got time between my form. I'm not really too worried here. Oh my goodness. Man is getting absolutely beat up. Let's see, do I help him? Yeah, I'll help him. Alright. How much tankier she is. Okay, she didn't go back in on me. That's scary. Oh, bomba. Alright. So, itemization. So far, I'll teach you guys what I normally go. Well, I'm probably gonna go at stance. Now, I keep it simple for now. Like I said, don't mark my words or anything. The builds will change in time. I need to test a lot of things out. It's my first day testing stuff. So, my typical build right now, though, which is pretty standard. I'd say it's really good. There's no real downside to it. It's very strong, a lot of damage, everything. It's an all-around amazing build. There's no specific areas. It's just great for everything. Tanky, damage, mobility, everything. So, first things first, if they have a lot of armor stacking, you go Cleaver. If they don't, you go Death Stance. If they have a lot of AP, you rush Maw. Simple as that. So you either rush Death Stance after Gore Drinker, Maw, Cleaver. And after that, if you rush Maw, go Cleaver. If you get Cleaver, get Death Stance. If you get Death Stance, go Cleaver. What's that? Then after that, kind of whatever you need in the game, depends. Changes pretty rapidly, but now need more damage, build more damage. Need more tanky, build more tanky. Keep it simple here, folks. I didn't precast my W before. As you can see, very tanky. Because I got the chain vest and the nabbies and the conditioning. And obviously the changes are through, so keep in mind, I had a full second health bar with my ulti, and I had red smite up, so food for thought on things. Now, they are very behind. This is a bit of a blowout. This is a bit of a stomper. But I played a lot of games, and you're going to see a lot of videos coming out of PB. So don't worry, it's not just a one-and-done game. A simple. This is just a game kind of going over the build, showing how tanky Rhaast really is, showing how much damage you're still going to have. And basically letting you know that your boy Rhaast, once again, it's been a while, so I'm happy to announce this. Rhaast is once again better Kayn. Yep. Rhaast is the better Kayn. It kind of makes me happy to announce that, because, like I said, it has been a long while. Let me think back. Oh my goodness. I'd say maybe early Season 9 or end of Season 8, Rhaast was better. And it's been a long time since then, so for all my Rhaast enjoyers, your king is back. Now, does this mean blue is unplayable? No. Does this mean Rhaast was played more? That's it. That's it. As Rhaast was playable last patch, blue will be playable this patch. But obviously Rhaast will be the favorite. And good news is that Rhaast is a lot easier to pilot. He's a lot less nerve-wracking. He's a lot more lenient. There's a lot more room for error. And a lot of you are gonna feel really good about playing him because he's I can't say enough great things about Rhaast, man. I absolutely love this champion. This champion is just all around amazing. But either way, kind of a massive blowout this game. It's hard to find those good in-between games where it's either too good or too bad. PB, obviously, but we are going to be playing it a lot when the patch comes out, so don't worry. When the patch does come to live servers, we'll be playing in ranked. The games will be a lot more competitive and a lot more close. You guys will get a all-around feel. And, I stream every day on Twitch, besides Saturdays. So be sure to check me out on Twitch if you do want to see those games. When it comes to ranked, I do play ranked every day in Challenger, Grandmaster, yada, yada, yada. Now let's just see how tanky Rhaasty boy really is. How many want to fight me? Oh, only one. GG. Sure to play some Rhaast. Bye-bye.